Prior to the Dallas Cowboys at New Orleans Saints Sunday Night Football game, the talk was that the Saints missed Reggie Bush and that they would have to figure out, or talking about figuring out ways to make CJ Spiller more like what Reggie Bush was to the New Orleans Saints. Ironically, it was CJ Spiller in a role that was once familiar to Reggie Bush when he was with the New Orleans Saints, who finished the game for the Saints, who beat the Dallas Cowboys in dramatic fashion to finish the NFL's shortest overtime game in its history. All you need to know about that ending is shown right here in this formation. You hear me talk a lot about football being a story of plays and formations as much, well, really more than players, because it's coaches and plays that tell the players what to do. Here's an example. This formation, there's actually 5 wide receivers, as you can see here. This is the final play, the play that sealed the fate for the Dallas Cowboys against the Saints. This is the Cowboys. 4 down linemen, 1, 2, 3, 4. Count them. Well, technically 3 down linemen, a linebacker who's masquerading as a down lineman, a defensive back. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defensive backs. So let's do some counting here real quick for the Cowboys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With the 11th free safety being back here over to this side, okay, where the pin is. The Cowboys were not only mostly committed within this box that's about 7 yards long by less than 50 yards wide, but they hadn't adequately accounted for CJ Spiller. They didn't know that he was going to be the primary. The Saints specialize in this, and this is what happened. Let's run this. There's Drew Brees taking the snap, and let's stop it. That is CJ Spiller. You see there's no one over him. The Saints are specialists at getting the person they want to throw the ball to out by using this receiver as a kind of a shield, knowing that this receiver is going to be chucked. It's not a pick, because the defender is chucking the receiver. It's not a pick. Spiller just flies right behind him. This is the man that would be covering Spiller. You see where he is? Game over already. Take a look. And there goes Brees. And he hits him. Bip! And he goes for the touchdown. You know the rest. That is why the Saints won. Scheme matters. Note that in that play, CJ Spiller, the minute he was able to go around the tight end who was being chucked off the line of scrimmage and get that little belly in his release more to the wide area and then turn on the jets, he was gone. All that was left was for Drew Brees to lay out a throw to him. CJ Spiller caught it, ran for a touchdown. Drew Brees threw his 400th career touchdown pass with that play. That's something in the Saints' approach that has been missing. The intelligent use of the back out of the backfield, much in the same way that they used to employ Reggie Bush when he was with the Saints. Now he's with the San Francisco 49ers. It's something missing from the Tampa Bay offense, something that rookie Jameis Winston could benefit from if his offensive coordinator, Dirk Carter, were creative enough to take such an approach. He hasn't shown that he has been creative enough to do that to the point of this video, at least to the date of this video. It's something that is part of the Oakland Raiders offense in various ways and makes the Raiders fun to watch, even when they lose by a couple of points as they did to the Chicago Bears on Sunday. It's something that makes the New England Patriots offense incredibly fun to watch on a consistent basis. The creative use of the back out of the backfield is something a staple that was started by the late Bill Walsh with the San Francisco 49ers. Walsh found all kinds of creative ways to get both halfbacks and fullbacks the ball out of the backfield or using them out wide as receivers. It's this kind of employment of backs that separates well-coached offensive teams from poorly coached ones. And it's this reason that the New Orleans Saints beat the Dallas Cowboys in overtime. When it looked like the Cowboys were going to come back and win.